Hello everybody, Astocky here and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play of Buildcraft and Botania. I've been using my zombie generator because I haven't been using my lasers very often to help speed this quarry along just a little bit. I've taken all the goodies out of there. Oh wow, it's got some more already. But I've taken most of the goodies out of there. We are going to just quickly duck down here, see what level we're up to. Whoa! That was nearly very painful. Bit of a misjudgment there. This whole process of swimming uphill sometimes is really quite quick, other times rather painful. If I don't get this in a second, I'll stop the camera and meet you guys back up the top, but I feel like this is going to go a little bit better now. Yeah, so that is, so I'm at 14, 15, so I'm at maybe about 16, something like that. So you can see there's some spots over there where I've already dug some things out because I went mining for a little bit. Lots of squids forming. Not exactly sure how it kills the squids or other things. I guess it doesn't really matter how it does it, just the fact that it does it. So just quickly before I run off, I built that little wall there to make it easier to get out. I have enchanted and set up myself with a whole lot of Elementum gear. Now the reason for that is, where's my book? Now we should be able to go ELE, Elementum equipment. They have a decent resistance to damage, about half that of diamond, and they drain mana. They all have their own ability. The armor when hit allows you to spawn a pixie, and it goes after the attacker trying to hurt them. So that's like a bit of a protection, which is the only reason I upgraded the armor. The more pieces of armor equipped, the higher the chance. The pickaxe destroys cobblestone, dirt, and netherrack. I've already mentioned that. So not that exciting. Shovel will cause the block dug if it is affected by gravity to deal all the blocks above and or below it. That sounds pretty cool in terms of getting rid of gravel. So I'm probably going to upgrade this to gravel soon. Elementum axe doubles as a weapon. So if you strike a zombie, skeleton, creeper or another player, it has a chance to decapitate them, leaving their head or their skull behind. That's kind of cool. Elementium shears, when pulled back like a bow, shields all sheep within a certain area. And the sword increases the chance of spawning a pixie. So there's nothing really... Well, there's no reason why I shouldn't upgrade all my tools. So I just need a bit more Elementum, and the reason I stopped was a mana limit. I just was running out of mana, so that's the only reason I did my armor and then stopped. So my expectation is it won't be too long and I'll be upgrading all of the tools. Did I anger you? Looks like I did. Whatever. I don't believe I will have only the Elementum pickaxe. As for the rest though, there's no reason not to have the Elementum tools, so I'll probably keep them as well. Yeah, I'll chuck this back here. You can see it's got 1399 millibuckets, and that's basically... We want the above, there we go. We want to say pull from above. There you go, it's filled itself back up. Basically this only generates power when it has 1400 millibuckets or more. Basically the zombie head has to be submerged, so that's kind of the reason why it wasn't doing a whole lot just then when I had it configured. But now that it's configured again, I can grab it, and the next time that I go back over there, which will be once this gets up to 16 buckets, using the Stirling engine again, so I don't have to keep wasting fuel here. Once I get back up to 16 buckets, I will do it. How did you get... I don't ever open the gate, so he has clearly glitched out. Unless he spawned on the dirt here, which I'll be honest, I think that is pretty unlikely. So yeah, back up to almost half a pool of mana, so that's not bad. Over half a pool there, so I can make some more... I think I have enough to make 2 more pieces of terra steel. What do I want to do? The reason I say I have enough is because now I've got These emeralds were all from that quarry, so I haven't mined an emerald since last time you saw me. These 9 diamonds, they were all me. Fortune 3, amazing. I need 2 mana diamonds. Have I got any mana steel left? Just 1, so we'll make it... No, 2 mana diamonds. 2 mana steel. Oh, I need 2 ender pearls. Gosh darn it. Okay, so it turns out I won't be doing that. So let's stick with the plan that I had the other day, which was to make the explodey flower. The entropinium. So I need Rune of Wrath, Winter, Earth, and 2 mana diamonds. So I believe I had Rune of Winter, Rune of Earth. Just need my mana diamonds. So I'm just going to get some things ready and I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, I figured I may as well have everything on me when I get ready to go and do this. So let's start to throw it all together. 2 mana diamonds, Rune of Earth, Rune of Winter, and we'll give it a good old wandy crack. It's going to make the Runes of Wrath that I need. I don't know if I showed this on camera or not, but I upgraded that to an Elven Mana Spreader, because once that's going and all of those are going, it's just too full. Like I said, I think I did it on camera, but I can't be sure. You know, you say, I've got absolutely everything I need ready, and then you've forgotten one thing. Ushka. Now we have 2. I've, on more than one occasion, forgotten seeds. Thankfully I'm only making 1, although I've made 2 of those Runes of Wrath, I probably could make 2. So we need Mystical Grey Petal, Mystical White Petal, Mystical Red Petal, Grey Mana Petal, White Mana Petal, Red Mana Petal, Rune of Fire, 1 Rune of Wrath. And then, boom, we now have an Entropinium, or something roughly to that effect. Now what I want to do here is I want to shut this off. How are we doing? So I've used 125-ish buckets already. So I want to wait until these guys run out. Because that's... Which one's going? You. And you. So 2 of them are still burning. Just going to have to wait till that finishes, I think. What it plays small? Okay. It's turned off, but clearly there's still enough lava in the system, so let's place it there. Let's go bind mode, bind that to that one. Then what we should see is we should see a stack kind of beaming out of that once I do it. So 20 TNT. This is going to be a manual process for me because flint and steel, there we go. Yeah, this is going to be a manual process for me because automating it would be complicated. So now I believe we just go like that, we step back, we should see a big kaboom. See a whole lot of sparkles, and that's full, and it's basically filled that. Now if you were to try to automate this, what you would have to do is you'd have to set the timing of this up so that as this dumped all its energy, which it's doing at the moment, this would have to be completely empty, and this would effectively have to be completely empty for it to be useful. So that's now fully empty, which means this will start emptying out as it shoots. So that was about 30 seconds. So that's the kind of time you'd have to set up, about a 30-second timer to make sure you effectively got rid of all of it. So putting my timing. just going to keep an eye on it, just keep watching. I've got a little timer running on Bandicam that I'm recording with, so I'll see how long that takes, and it'll be accurate to within a second or two. Actually, it's quite a bit longer than I thought it would be. So that's been 30 seconds so far. Probably not 100% accurate, because I think one of these just shot it because I saw it go back up a little bit. But yeah, you're looking at pretty close to 45 seconds. Does it produce a lot of mana? I feel like it does. The fact that it takes that long probably means that it is a fair bit of mana. That's the best I can do in terms of saying that I think it is. You know, if anything, it's a bit of fun. It's probably not the most efficient way to make mana. I tend to kill a fair few creepers though, so you know, I could go for a bit of a run now, and I can almost always find myself a creeper. Oops. Mouse trackball issue then? Not really, that's such an old term. Actually kind of had the mouse stuck a little bit, so I rubbed my hand on the bottom of it, and the little LED light in the bottom made me run around and jump around like crazy. The fact that I've talked this up is I can find creepers anywhere, and now they're not here. Okay. You're a cow, not a creeper. You though. Wow, epic lag. Okay, let's let it reset itself, work out what just happened. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what just happened. My computer must have started thinking this was a fun time to do something in the background. But just that attack then got me 6 gunpowder. So that's enough for 1 piece of TNT. So it's really, I mean, once you have a looting 3 sword, it's really not that hard to get gunpowder. It does obviously take a bit of work. And if you're too lazy to automate it like I am, well then, it's probably not the best way to do it. Now the downside with these things is, see how this Entropium at the moment has some red in it. If you get the timing mixed up, so you have any red at all left when the TNT explodes, it explodes like regular TNT and it doesn't absorb any of it. So that's the downside that you have to kind of understand and be able to manage. Where is my mana tablet? This is what happens when you enchant things. Oh wow. I just missed it and the pool closed. Once again, gosh darn it. I'm not going to open that back up though, because certainly for the next little while, I don't really have a need for a whole lot more. I would genuinely, honestly rather make Terra Steel. Make myself a nice Terra Steel sword. But yeah, that's still painful. Still wish I had thought that through a little bit better. I do like the sound and the sparkles though. So, well, may as well turn that back on and keep building up my mana stocks. Enderman, hey? Enderman, Enderman, Enderman. Enderman, 2 of. If I do this just right, he should not even give me his pearls, but give me his head. 6 ender pearls. Urgh. Shake my fist at you, silly game. I shake my fist not because it gave me the ender pearls, but because my elven portal shut down because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. Sometimes just the silliest things make you go crazy. So much stuff in my inventory. I sort it, but it doesn't get any better. So How are we doing? Okay, so let's put that back to accepting mana from items. And let's throw that mana tablet back in there. Let's try again and throw the mana tablet back in there. So we're looking at... There we go, that's perfectly sufficient. So one of you, one of you. Let's try again. One of you, one of you. I'm too close. I am way too close. Okay. I'm not having any luck at all with this setup at the moment. Now I'm too far that I missed. And there we go. So it's going to drain that mana pool basically dry. And it's going to produce me some Terra Steel. And I'm going to make a Terra Steel sword. Because I shake my fist at you, you crazy computer games sometimes. I would love to make a Terra Shatterer, and I'd love to make all the other awesome things that you can make. But just creating one mana steel takes a little bit of effort. Sparing mana 2 items. Get in there. And then, assuming I've got enough mana left over, I'm going to enchant the heck out of that blade with sharpness and looting, and replace this one. Yeah, you really did kind of look empty. So again, it's all about the process. Just got to keep remembering to do this. Flint and steel. I still always run away from it because I just don't like the idea of setting off TNT when I'm near it. Probably not for any particularly good reason. Oh really? Clearly didn't wait long enough. Beautiful. So let's now throw them on there and back away so we don't take them off. Feeling good about achieving something this episode. In fact, just this was a bit of an achievement, so making an awesome Terra Blade is going to be the icing on the cake. Sparing mana to items. Let's drain that completely dry. Throw a wad in there. This is now going to be time to make the Terra Smasher. No, not the Terra Smasher. Not even the Terra Shatterer. If its name is just the Terra Blade, that's going to be boring. It's just the Terra Blade. Okay. That's boring. But it's going to be boring with sharpness and looting. And it does this cool thing where sometimes when you attack, I don't want to use it because I don't want to waste it. But sometimes when you attack, it shoots a green beam out of it. So it's kind of like a bow, but cooler. So obviously, it obviously takes a fair bit of effort to get to the point where you have one of these. But it's a whole extra damage above what you get with the regular sword, which is the same as Elementum sword. So I now have that super cool sword of killing damaginess. And hopefully soon I'll get an opportunity to use it. I do need, though, how are we doing? A little bit there, a little bit more there. I need some mana in my mana tablet. Because without some mana in my mana tablet, all of my tools and things are useless. It was really, I guess it was really bad of me to let this thing close. But until I'm a bit more sorted out and have a better plan for how I'm going to constantly produce mana to keep this thing turned on, it's probably better to let it shut down anyway. So now we have see it shot a little beam out. Nice. I just need to find something to kill now. Zombie spawner. Gotta test the blade out. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's just gonna carve up everyone anyway. They should have spawned by now. While we're waiting for that, let's have a look around. Nobody spawned down here yet. I purposely didn't block off everything because sometimes it's interesting. So that's the return way home, which means I've already been that way. We're definitely on normal. Can hear zombies now. Okay, that's a good thing. There they are. Ka-cha! Well, that sucked. I want to shoot someone. Give me a zombie! Come on, really? It's like it knows I'm impatient. Normally I pause the video and then come back, except for the fact that I don't want to have a zombie. Got him. Got him. I'm not thinking that it's the world's most effective way to kill people, considering how much damage it does at close range. But you know, if you're messing with a ghast or something and you're like, ah, come on, come back down, you can shoot them. That was kind of neat. I shot through him. But yeah, hitting still does way more damage. Way more damage. But we do know that it works. And come on, let's be honest, it's pretty cool. What are the uses for rotten flesh? Blood-stained blocks. Leather. In a vat. Smite. Yeah, that's kind of it, I think. Can turn it into leather, though. Now, for those of you who don't know, one of the things that inspired me to kind of do this cut-down version of the Technic pack when my pack went wrong was Hey Yorkies, Buildcraft and Botania Unite. Yeah, that's a pretty cool series. I really enjoy watching that series and seeing all the cool things that you can do when you can kind of combine those two mods together. So I thought I would do something that would be similar. I'm definitely not aiming for it to be the same. Similar is what I'm going for in this particular setup. This weekend I have to actually spend a day at work, and it's a whole day kind of thing, so it's going to keep me kind of busy. Like, I'm going to have free time, but I'm just not going to be at home. So my plan is I'm going to start another one that's going to be just for me to have a play around with, but it's a little bit of a even sort of more vanilla-y setup than this. Still using Botania, because Botania is epic and I just love it. I'm not sure how I'd cope without it. But I've actually been watching some of Chillem's videos, so I'll post a link in the description for Chillem. For those of you who don't know, he does Surviving with Buildcraft, and Surviving with Buildcraft and all the new cool stuff that was coming out in Buildcraft 6 is the reason why Buildcraft was in this pack. Well, actually it's not. I've always loved Buildcraft because it's kind of, it's like it's not an OP pipe mod, but it's cool. He's just started doing Surviving with Witchery, and I've seen some of the new cool stuff that's been added to Witchery. Like, Witchery was always cool, but it was a cool mod that you really needed to play on a server. That's why it was in one of the earlier versions of the Technicality pack, but not in the most recent, because it was much more about what you could achieve on a server. You know, you could put different pins and things in people and do lots of things like that that would achieve, let's just call it greatness on a server, but it wasn't that good as far as I was concerned for single player. From version 0.21, it's added a whole new cauldron mechanic that allows brewing up a whole lot of different really cool potions and things. It's added a whole lot of other new sort of elements to it, and it's really got me interested. Watching Chillem's videos on Surviving with Witchery has just made it, you know, super cool. So that's kind of what I'm going to have. It's going to be Pam's clay spawn, because clay is something that I don't like having to go out and hunt and find clay, and it's something you need quite a bit of in Witchery. So it's going to be like Pam's clay spawn, Witchery, Botania, and that's pretty much going to be about it. I'll probably add extra utilities, so I can basically just compress cobblestone, but that'll be about it, I think. What I want to try and do as well is play with some of the decorative blocks from Botania, because there's a lot of them. Like, there's living rock, then there's living rock bricks, mossy living rock bricks, all the different kinds. Then there's the same kind of thing with the different kinds of planks. Then you've also got the mana steel blocks. They're kind of expensive, but you've got obtruse platforms, you've got dreamwood, you've got prismarine, reed blocks, thatch, hellish bricks, soul bricks, frosty bricks, roof tiles. You know, you've got all these different kinds of blocks. You've got all the different kinds of colours of quartz, like heaps of them. I don't even know what that thing is. Oh, frosty slabs. So, you know, you've got slabs for everything. So all of those different kinds of blocks are pretty cool. Witchery I don't think adds a lot of blocks, although it adds a couple as well. But just the two mods are really cool, and I like the idea of playing it, you know, without, for once, some kind of ore doubling mechanic and things like that. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes for me. Like I said, it's not going to be something that I'm going to show on YouTube unless you guys are really interested in seeing it. It's pretty much just something I'm going to play for fun when I'm on my laptop or I can't record. Like I said, if you are interested though, I'll put up the details of kind of what's in the pack. Now, the other thing that I'm going to add, I'm going to take out minimap, because I feel that vanilla is kind of better without a minimap, but I'm going to add the extended workbench mod. I was watching an episode by Tabasco Punk the other day on his modded Minecraft Let's Play series, and he showed me the extended compass and how that works. And basically you put a sign in the ground and you right click the compass on it, and it gives you an arrow that points to that sign. So that's kind of a primitive waypoint system without the ability to really, see the whole map and look around the whole map like you can with MapRider and Journey Map and all the other ones. So I think that is a really cool idea. Plus, making the extended stone pickaxe just saves you having to make a lot of pickaxes. It's just a little bit quicker, and it doesn't really add anything to the game. It just allows you to kind of make tools that are basically the same, but a tiny tweak a little better. So yeah, I think that'll be cool. If you guys are interested in seeing some of that and seeing, kind of where I am with that, what I could probably do is, I play on my Minecraft through the AT launcher anyway, so it's probably just going to be a vanilla instance where I add a couple of mods to it. If you guys are interested in seeing that, it wouldn't be too hard for me to stick it on my desktop computer sometime next week and then just kind of give you an update video on where I'm at with it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I plan for this series to continue until I kill the Wither, the Ender Dragon, at least one Gaia Guardian, and then anything else that you guys can think of that's a big thing that's worth killing. That's really what I want to do. I want this to be like, I'm achieving things with Minecraft. So hopefully you'll keep enjoying it for that long and I can keep playing and having fun. And definitely see you guys next episode. So until then, Astocky out.